What if I told you that you come equipped with a GPS system that will take you right to your dreams? That you are born with the directions to your dreams, to your happiest, most fulfilled life within you. You can get there. You are meant to get there. And you know how to get there. And yes, you know how to get there. You know how to get there, okay? It is within you. Everything you need is within you. You can get to your happiest, most fulfilled life. You can get to the life of your wildest desires, your wildest dreams. You come with everything you need to get there. You come with a GPS. You come with a map, okay? You come literally with a treasure map, all right? X marks the freaking spot. All you have to do, learn how to follow it, learn how to read it to get to exactly where you want to go in life. You come into this world on a freaking rainbow and you just gotta follow it to the pot of gold. And maybe your life has not been a rainbow so far, okay? But you can still get to the pot of gold. You can still make it there. You can still make it to the life of your wildest dreams. All of that power is within you. You have the power to create the life of your dreams, and you have the map to get there. And you might be like, what the heck? Where's this map? Where's this map you speak of? That's fair. That's fair. So what I am talking about when I say that you come equipped with a GPS system that will lead you right to your dreams, I'm talking about your intuition, baby. I'm talking about that inner voice, those gut feelings, okay? When you feel in your body that something feels right for you, or when you feel in your body that something doesn't feel right, you know what I'm talking about. Those sensations that you get sometimes where you're like, you just feel it. The intuition is very much felt in the body, okay? That is your GPS system. That is your spiritual GPS system that is trying to lead you to everything that you want in this life. You just have to learn how to follow it, how to listen to it, how to surrender to it. And so it's completely up to you. It is completely within your power if you end up having the life of your dreams in this lifetime. And what I mean by that is if you are able to if you are able to follow that GPS system, if you are able to get to the point where you trust yourself enough, where you trust those gut feelings, that intuition to lead you where you need to go. And ultimately it is about trusting yourself, believing in yourself, and knowing that you have everything you need to get where you need to go, and that you are enough just as you are, and you can create everything you want in this life. You have the power. Now, most of us, we don't innately just believe in that. And that's not on you, okay? It is not on you that you have trouble trusting your gut, trusting those feelings. Because as you grow up in this life, all right, let's go back to the GPS car analogy, okay? So you're driving the car, all right? You're driving, you got your GPS system, you have your spiritual GPS system in the car, it's got the directions in, it's telling you where to go, okay? But it's not just you two in the car, all right? You have a noisy ass backseat driver, okay? You got a passenger who will not shut up, all right? They're just yapping, all right? Yapping so loud, drowning out your spiritual GPS system, okay? And this voice, this backseat driver, that is your conditioned mind, okay? And what I'm talking about, okay, I keep saying okay, but what I'm talking about with that is the incessant stream of thought that we have going on in our minds 24/7, that stream of consciousness that is the voice of our limitations, or what we believe are our limitations, and the limitations about the world. This whole idea of how the real world works. I don't know about you, but I feel like that's something I've heard so much in my lifetime. Like, oh, well, like, snap back into reality. Like, that's not how the real world is, or welcome to the real world. Okay, we've all heard that one. And it is the voice that has been created in our mind from all of our experiences, um, our influences in our life, and the expectations of society, and again, the beliefs of society about how the world works and what is possible. And in our current society and the current structure of the world, the way the world works, that view is often very, very limited. It's very limited. It does not tap into all of the power and the magic that is genuinely available to you in this life, okay? And I'm not just saying that. It's real. Like, it is magic. Magic is real, okay? It really freaking is. It's real. And there's a reason that we as a society and as a culture are obsessed with magic and something beyond what is here, because we know innately in our hearts, like what's in the movies and in art, we know there is something more here, okay? There is something more going on. And I'm getting off track, but so yes, magic is real. Okay, but yeah, so going back to your conditioned mind, this is the voice of your limiting beliefs, okay? This is the voice that tells you that you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough, that you're not capable, that you can't do the things that your gut feelings want to do. It's like, there's no way you could pull that off, okay? Or that's just not realistic, or you need to be cautious and like you need to be stable. And this voice is keeping you small. It is causing you to settle for less than you deserve. And this voice is not the enemy, okay? I just want to make that clear. This voice, though it is working against you from achieving the life of your dreams, that is not what it's trying to do, okay? This voice thinks it's keeping you safe. This voice thinks that it knows better than your spiritual GPS system from all of the information it has taken in throughout your lifetime about how the world works, and it's also about your belief in yourself based on how other people have believed in you and just your experiences that have made you feel like you can do things. And to this voice, you can't do things, and it doesn't believe in you because you haven't learned how to believe in yourself yet. But anyway, so what I'm saying is, this voice, your conditioned mind, it is not your enemy. It is trying to keep you safe. This is the voice of your survival, or how you've survived in this life so far. This is how you know how to survive. And that is what it's trying to do. It is trying to survive, help you survive. But it does that by keeping you small, by keeping you limited, because of its limited view of how the world works, and the fact that it doesn't believe in magic, even though magic is freaking real. Okay, we're gonna move on. So this voice, our conditioned mind, the incessant stream of thought, talks so loud, and we have trusted it so far in life, so we tend to listen to it over our gut feelings, or it's just the safer route, because our gut feelings are often pushing us out of our comfort zone, and we tend to not want to do that because we want to stay comfortable. So we listen to our conditioned mind and we ignore our spiritual GPS system, we ignore our intuition, we ignore those gut feelings in our body, and that ends up culminating in stuff, I guess that works. So this can look like staying at a job that makes you miserable, that you don't feel valued at, that you don't feel fulfilled at, or staying in a relationship, again, you don't feel valued, you don't feel seen, but these things are comfortable to you, and in your gut, you know that this is not making you happy, that this is not satisfying you, but it's safe, it's what you're used to, and you justify it in your mind of why you're staying there. Stability, this is all I've known, like blah, 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 to stay small. And this can also look like ignoring your gut feelings, can literally be ignoring the sensations in your body that tell you that you need to rest, that you need to slow down, or you're going to be burnt out, and ignoring that. And if you ignore that, that's like ignoring a check engine light, okay? And you're driving with your check engine light. Eventually, something's going to happen with that check engine light, okay? You can't ignore those feelings in your body for too long, because something's going to happen, and something's going to happen with all of these situations that you stay in when you innately know that this is not right for you anymore, but you justify being in it and you stay in it anyways. And Yes. So, or like opportunities that you pursue that you know you don't really want it, but you're like, oh, this makes sense, or like this could be a logical next step for me. But just anything that you are staying in that you know doesn't feel right, but you justify to yourself that like this is right, this is safe, this is smart, this is pragmatic, whatever. Anyway, moving on. So you ignore your gut feelings, you ignore your intuition, you listen to your conditioned mind, which thinks it knows better. And also, you make these decisions a lot of times out of fear. You're just afraid of doing the uncomfortable thing. Like I said before, you're afraid of getting out of your comfort zone. You would rather just play it safe. You think that you're driving, you're like, oh, this route is scary, I'm gonna take the safer route. No, this route, the safer route, you're veering off course, all right, when you do that. The scarier route, unfortunately, is the route to your dreams most of the time, or like if it innately feels right to go that way and you ignore that and you think, let's play it safe, you are veering off course from the path to your dreams. And when you veer off course, what does your GPS system do? It's going to tell you how to get back on track. So let's talk about how a GPS system works. So like a regular real GPS system works by communicating with satellites out in space, okay? It's communicating with satellites out in space. I don't know if you see where I'm going with this, but your spiritual GPS system, your intuition, is in constant communication with the universe, source, God. All right? That is how it's telling you where to go. That is how it knows where to go. And that's because you are currently on this earth. You are currently on this earth existing in a separate human experience. Your soul chose to come down to earth and have this experience to learn love, or just to come down here and learn something and grow somehow and just experience something unlike anything that it's ever experienced before. And although you're living a separate human experience, you are not separate from the universe, source, God. Okay, your soul that is in this human vessel is a fragment of that one soul, of the soul of the world, of the universe, of God. It is one and the same. You are the universe. And because of that, these dreams that you have, these passions that you have, the longings of your soul, what you innately, genuinely feel like you are here to do on this earth, that is why you are here. Everything that you want genuinely, like that's coming from a place of love and of wanting to make a difference in the world, those feelings, those dreams, that is why you came here. That is why you came to this earth to have this experience. And you are meant to live that. You are meant to have those experiences. You are meant to have the life of your dreams. And the universe, source, God, is working to make that happen. Why? Because you are the universe, source, God. And what you came here to do is the highest good for all, is a part of the highest good for all. We are all meant to come here and have this experience and fulfill what we came here to do. And if we were all here actually fulfilling, if we all came here and we're listening to our spiritual GPS system, if we were all following our gut feelings, following our intuition to the life of our dreams, we would live in a very different world. We would live in literally heaven on earth if everybody was here doing what they came here to do, doing things out of the things that they feel in their heart they are meant to do out of such a genuine place of love. And I really got passionate and off. No, I'm still on topic, but so what I'm saying is the universe wants you to achieve your dreams. The universe wants you to have everything that you want to have in this life. The universe wants that for you. The universe is conspiring for you to have that, okay? And so this can look like, sorry, the words, they come and they go, but the universe wants you to have the life of your dreams. So when you ignore, which it's in constant communication with your spiritual GPS system, with your intuition to help you achieve this. So when you ignore your GPS system, when your conditioned mind is talking too loud and you decide to listen to that instead, and you veer off course, the universe is going to reroute you. The universe and your spiritual GPS system are going to work together to get you back on track, to get you back onto the path of your dreams. And this doesn't always seem like it's working for you, okay? Because a lot of the times that job that you were staying at that you didn't want to stay at, that relationship that you were staying in, you knew wasn't right for you, you're gonna get fired. You're gonna get broken up with. You're gonna lose out on that opportunity that you thought was safe for a next good step. Your plans are gonna get messed up. So what if every single time that we lose something in this life, it is the universe getting us back on track? It is the universe getting us back on track to the path of our dreams because we veered off course by not listening to our gut feelings, by not listening to our intuition, and instead listening to our fears, our doubts, our worries, our anxieties, the voice in our head that's telling us that we're not enough, that we're not capable, that we can't make our dreams come true. And so if we could reframe our mindset to realize that these losses are not losses but gains, but redirections to the right path, this changes everything. This changes how you move through life. You can handle anything life throws at you because you know that it's working for you. That anytime something doesn't work out, doesn't go to plan, that's what's meant to happen, okay? Because the universe has the big picture. The universe sees it all, knows everything, knows your path, knows the end game, okay? And it knows better than you. It knows what you deserve more than you do. It knows what is innately right for you when you don't. But the more you tune into your intuition, the more that you learn how to listen to it and learn how to tune out that your conditioned mind, you start knowing what's right for you too. You start innately being able to follow that, and you start seeing the big picture too. It starts being revealed to you when you believe in it. When these reroutes happen, when these losses happen, how we move on from those, how we incorporate those lessons and that information, how we go about things in the future, like if we learn from those experiences, if we can change our mindset and also just think about the fact like, okay, I knew in my gut that I needed to leave that and I didn't, and like kind of take responsibility for that in a way, just knowing like maybe next time I should listen to that gut voice, maybe next time I should trust myself, maybe next time I should do the scary thing, which isn't easy to do, but just learning from those experiences and reframing your mindset can change your life in such a beautiful way, because then you go through life believing that you can get through anything in your life with that mindset, with the belief that everything is working for you, that the universe is on your side, that you are literally following the path to your dreams as long as you are listening to yourself, as long as you're listening to your gut intuition, okay? And where was I going? And yeah, so how we handle these reroutes, how we learn from these reroutes, what is the word that I'm looking for? There is a specific word that I am looking for. Ugh. Integrate. How we integrate, yes, okay, there it is. How we integrate the lessons from these reroutes is going to change our path. It is going to change our path. It is going to get us on the path, okay? We're going to stop taking detours, all right? We're going to stop veering off course. We are going to get on that path to our dreams. We are going to follow that treasure map to that X, okay? We are gonna get our pot of gold. Just think about how beautiful life would be going through it with the mindset that the universe is conspiring to help you achieve your dreams. That the life of your dreams, what you envision in your mind, what you hold in your mind as the life of your dreams, that's your future. That is what you're supposed to do here on this earth. That is what is meant for you. How beautiful is that? Like, how amazing is that to think about? How exciting is that? It just gives you such a new lease on life, knowing that you are here to literally live your dreams. When you see other people doing stuff and you yearn so deeply in your heart to be doing that, that is what is meant for you. That is what is meant for you, okay? And you can achieve it. You can get there by listening to your intuition, by trusting those gut feelings, okay? And by learning how to quiet or how to recondition your conditioned mind into being your freaking cheerleader, okay? Instead of trying to, even though, again, it's not your enemy, it's not your enemy. It thinks it knows what's best. It's really trying to keep you safe. It's trying to protect you. That is your voice of survival and how you've survived in this life so far. But it's not working for you anymore, okay? It's not leading you to the path of your dreams. If we can learn to see that the universe is not working against us, that the universe is working for us, that everything that happens in our life is actually working out for our best interest, for our best outcome, if we can adopt that mindset, then you are on the path to your dreams. You're going to get there. But you do still have free will in this life, okay? You still make choices. You're still the one driving the car. You can continue to veer off course. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't learn how to believe in yourself, if you don't learn how to trust yourself, trust your gut feelings, trust that inner voice, that inner knowing, and continue to believe that you can't do it, that you're not enough, that you're not worthy, you will not get there in this lifetime, because that's the key, is that you just need to believe that you can. That's all that you need to do, which I'm not saying that's easy, but that's something that's completely within your power to do, okay? You can take control of your life in that way. You can recondition your conditioned mind to be rooting for you instead of against you. You can learn how to trust your gut even when it's scary, even when it's uncomfortable, because the best things in your life are going to happen when you're uncomfortable, are going to happen in discomfort. When we push ourselves out of our comfort zones, that is when we grow. That is when we experience our dreams, okay? And this existence, your soul coming down to live this human experience, this is a co-creation with the universe, with source, with God, okay? Your soul, your intuition, it is working with God to create this. So there needs to be cooperation on both sides, okay? You need to be ready. The universe is ready. The universe is waiting on your signal, okay? So it is up to you to believe in yourself, to love yourself, to trust in yourself, to create your dream life on this earth. And you have that power. It is available to you. Once you realize your power, once you realize that the universe is working for you and not against you, once you realize that you can achieve your dreams, that anything is possible, shortcuts, baby. You will start accelerating. All right, you're going 90. Now you're going 90 on a shortcut on a back road, and you're gonna get there way faster than you were before, because you believe, because you are integrating these lessons, this new mindset. You are reframing your life to believe that everything is working for you, that every single situation you are able to see the positive, to see how it's helping you, to see how it's working for you. Even the situations where it's really, really hard, you learn how to, like you just innately know, you have that belief, you have that love for yourself, you know that in the end, it's going to work out for you. It's always going to work out for you. It's always going to turn around, because you believe that it is, and so it is. What you believe is, okay? You have the power. Your beliefs hold the power, all right? You are not powerless in this life, on this earth. You are co-creating your existence on this earth with the universe. The universe is behind you, okay? You have the entire universe conspiring to help you live the life of your dreams. Live the life of your dreams. What? Like, that is freaking crazy, okay? But it is true. It is absolute fact, okay? I swear on you. And I can say, and regardless, which it is so true, but it's such a better way to go through life, okay? When you have that mindset that everything's working out for you, when you live a pot, it's just such a better experience to go through life that way anyways. All you need to do is trust that you already have all of the information inside you. You already have all of the capabilities inside of you to get you exactly where you need to go in this life, to get you to your dreams. It is all within you already. You have always been enough. You have always been worthy. And the whole thing is just believing that you can do it, believing in yourself, stripping away those conditioned beliefs that have led you to think that you can't. The universe wants you to live the life of your dreams. You can. That calling, that passion, that fire in your soul to do something in this life, to achieve something in this life, that dream life that you have in the back of your mind that you ignore, that you say you don't deserve, or that is impossible, or you just can't achieve it in this life for whatever reason, that is the life that is actually meant for you. That is the life that you were meant to live on this earth. You are meant to have everything that you want in this life. Every moment is essential to getting you to that end goal, to getting you to your dreams. Every single moment, okay, of this life is for you. Life is happening for you. And once you believe that, it unlocks so much and you will just continue to see the proof, okay? You will continue to see how it's working for you. God, the universe, source, once you unlock these beliefs in your mind, life changes, okay? You start to see the magic. The magic becomes more evident. There's synchronicities, there's chance encounters. Everything becomes more alive and more meaningful and more beautiful, and it's just there's no better way to live this life than to believe that it's happening for you and that everything is meant for you. And it is. It just fucking is. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, listening, tuning in. I hope that you gained something from this, and I hope that I'm able to continue to help you all along on this path. All right. I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful freaking life. I wish you all the best. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye. The noisemaker. The noisemaker. That's you. Yeah. Some ASMR. Yeah. Look at that beautiful face. Look at that beautiful face. Jug is so happy to be along for the ride with you guys. Aren't you, baby? Aren't you, baby? He's here to help too, alright? He's got some wisdom. He's got some knowledge. He's got some freaking facts to pass down, okay? Look at this face. This is the face of wisdom. Look at how wise he is. Are you wise? Yeah. Alrighty. Bye. Bye. Love you guys. Bye. You got this. You got this. You got this. Yeah. Okay.